Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey there. I am already fogging up. Hey, I'm Bradley.
I'm Kate.
We're the history buffoons.
And it's very warm.
Oh my gosh.
Very warm.
So we had a nice little, I don't want to call it a cold snap, but I guess that's what it kind of was.
Oh, that is so nice.
It was glorious. It got down to it was like low 40s in the morning. Didn't get much past 71-ish, give or take. There was, I think, a couple days only in the 60s. It was so nice.
So beautiful.
And they had said that was going to happen. They said it was going to warm back up. I think it's for like the next week or so. But then they said it was going to be another little cold spell. So here's to hoping.
Yeah.
Because where we're recording, we have to turn off the ceiling fan.
Blast.
And instantly, I got warm.
Yeah.
And started.
Of course, we've also been laughing.
Well, yeah. So, not a trade secret. To sync up the sound and the video, a tip I saw a while ago when preparing to do all this is you do a clap. And then what I have to do is I literally have to match the clap within the video and the audio.
Mm-hmm.
I apparently can't clap today. I think we've done 5 or 6 trying, and then we fucked around and went. So anyways, unnecessary warmth coming through my body because I tried to clap too much. Holy balls.
Okay, so
yeah,
I know everybody's been waiting on bated breath to find out what our 4 kitties are named.
well, you can breathe again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, I put my senior cat down, and within 30 minutes of being home from that horrible appointment, 4 kittens showed up at me and my husband's back door.
Which is just fucking wild.
So wild.
I can't believe the timing.
Yes.
That they showed up.
Yes.
I mean, what a sad day, and then kittens.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? How did that even happen?
Yeah.
That's just wild.
So, one of the calico females, and one, he is an orange male, very, very light male,
like a blondish orange.
He went to our good friend Tara.
Yep.
And she named them Benny and June.
Yeah, which is great.
Yes. And I was like, I love Benny. I can't quite see her as a June. And then my husband started calling her June Bug. I was like, oh my God, she's June Bug. I'm like, okay, I got it.
That's
like
awesome.
It clicked for me. So now it's like June Bug. I freaking love it.
That's awesome.
And so we have Bradley's 2 kittens still here.
Yep. So we're waiting on a couple things because they got tested by the vet and everything. And
yes,
being kittens, they're outdoors, obviously can get things. So we're letting some things clear up before they move down to my house because I already have cats, don't want to pass anything. Mm-hmm. We're almost there, not too much longer.
Yeah, about 2 more weeks, I think.
2 more weeks. And we came up with names though.
Yes.
So we are big fans of the Brewers. So we watch a lot of games. And I'm like, I need to name one Sal. So I have a male and a female that I'm getting as well. And so we named after Sal Frelick, the outfielder for the Brewers. So his name is Sal.
So he is the black and white male.
Yep. And then
you have a darker calico female as well.
I love the half spot on her nose too. It's so cute.
Yeah.
But so I am a big fan of, I've said this many episodes ago, Anne Rice. She did a Mayfair Witches series. You and I were spitballing names and whatever. And I really like Stella, and you're like, that's a name on my list for old-timey names for cats.
Oh, I love Stella so much.
There's a Stella in the Mayfair, which is a very prominent character, actually. And then she said that. I'm like, well, fuck it. I'll call her Stella. Because I always liked that name, too.
Yeah.
And I like naming cats after characters I enjoy and such and whatever. So
yeah.
So Sal and Stella kept it in the S's, but they officially have names.
Yeah. And they're so cute.
So it's funny because I don't know, just weird like this. All my life with having animals, I've always given my animals middle names too. So we're gonna let the kiddos give them middle names because I just didn't want a weird random first name for either cat, because I'm not going to be like, hey, Fricklepuss, come here, you know, or whatever.
Purface.
Purface. Yeah, you liked that one, didn't you?
Hey, Purface. Nope.
Or Fluffy or whatever. So
yeah.
I took charge of naming the animals. So the kitty cats, I should say. And that's okay. They can deal. All they'll have to know is they came with names.
There you go.
They don't need to know otherwise. And Sarah's all on board with both names. She likes them both. So
good.
She actually came up with the idea of letting the kids give them middle names. So I'm like, I'm good with that. So
my underarm itches.
That's what Kate looks like out in the wild.
Okay. So
right.
We decided on making ourselves a cocktail today
for a change,
and
nothing grandiose.
Yeah. So I was like, we don't like spending a ton of money. So I was like, I really don't want to go just buy a bunch of liquor. But my husband had some like rum and A&W root beer the other day. So I was like, we've got rum at home.
Yeah. So we decided to do something nice and simple. So I've gone through like liquor phases.
Yeah.
And one of them was a rum phase. And I had mentioned to you that one of them was Bacardi Limon and Sprite. So we don't have lemon, but we put lemon in there for the lemon portion of it.
So I put a slice of lemon in and then a slice on the rim, but I did not squirt any of the lemon in. If you want to do that for the one that's on the rim.
I certainly do.
Yeah, same.
The funny thing is like lemon in like Spanish is like lime or something. I don't know.
Shit, should we have gotten a lime?
No, because I always thought it was like a citrusy taste, which lime is, but I don't know. I never got lime notes out of it. But
okay, here we go.
I could be wrong. I'm not Spanish.
I went heavy on the rum.
You did.
Shit.
Ooh, wow. I did not expect that from you making these.
Goddamn.
Normally you go pretty light. It's not bad. It's no Bacardi Limon, but do you remember what kind of rum it was by chance or no?
Bacardi.
It was just straight up Bacardi rum? Okay. Yeah. I didn't see.
I love the lime. I need more Sprite.
You should have brought the Sprite in so you could have topped it off.
Blast.
That's okay.
Okay, so
anywho,
we started with cats, but now we're going to go to dogs.
What the what?
What the what?
That doesn't make any sense.
We are going to talk about...
I'm glad you glossed over the scratch on my head.
You have a scratch on your head.
More than a scratch.
Okay. Fast story, because this is a long story.
All right, well, go on.
No. So Bradley has a chunk of his skull missing.
I don't know if you can, maybe I'll try and zoom in on this, but I don't know if you can see it or not, but
it's
there. It hurts.
It's a big chunk.
Oh, it hurts too.
Yeah.
Holy balls, it's warm. So I may have been mowing my lawn the other day, and
at least it wasn't anything nefarious.
No, it wasn't anything crazy, but Sarah and I have lived at this house for over a decade. We've never done anything with this, but the previous owners, and yes, I'm putting blame on them because fuck them. A tree branch fell in this tree. It got caught up by another branch that's still attached to the big branch, so it's sticking out. So all they did is they sliced it, but for some reason they sliced it into a fucking point. Now, I have lived there for a while, and yes, it's my fault that I haven't taken care of it since we've been there. I can guarantee you now, it is no longer in the tree. Because I was mowing my lawn, I was going right around the branch, or the trunk, and when I got around to where that branch is what I was going to say, I thought I ducked. And you made a good observation of me. Sometimes I don't know my size. I am what you would call a large man. I'm 6'3". Yes, I'm not the tallest, but still pretty tall. Big dude. And I'm ducking, and it went to a plink. And I can tell you this, as soon as that happened, I was done mowing the lawn for the day. So I instantly drove to the house, and I slapped a wet paper towel on it to try and sop up the blood. It bled pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, you basically shaved off a layer of skin.
Yeah,
large layer of skin.
I was trying to scalp myself.
Yeah, and there is a cut to it, but there's also like shaved marks.
So the funny thing is,
like skid marks. Only
no. Why'd you have to make it weird? Anyways,
not like that.
I know. So I cut my own hair because I don't need to pay someone to do this. It's really fucking easy. And I did this on Wednesday. And I always cut my hair on Thursdays every 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. And I remember taking the shower Thursday morning. That fucking hurt. And I got home because I get home early because I start early. I'm still doing it. That hurt.
And now it's bruised as well as scabbed over. But yeah.
Sarah thought instantly I had a concussion. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I didn't even see stars or anything, but fuck, that hurt.
Did you see moons?
I did. Yeah. It was the weirdest thing. Anyways.
Okay. So you're going from cats.
Should I remember that picture I sent you that I took of the moon? Should I put that in the video here so they can see that with the car chasing by? Remember it was really bright, full moon?
Oh, yeah. No, you did take a very nice picture. It was a good picture.
I can even put by Bradley Acres. Copyright Bradley Acres 2025.
Okay, so we are going to talk about the 1925 Serum Run.
Serum? Like SERUM?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Made by Togo and Balto.
Oh, Balto. Like the Disney movie.
Yes.
This is really rummy.
I'm so sorry.
If we put some gin in it, would it be gin rummy? Dad jokes, am I right?
Jesus.
Yeah. No, it should have been cheesy.
Cheesy. Okay.
Balto. And what was the first one? Togo?
Togo.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So it's January 1925.
Right. This is up in Alaska?
This is Nome, Alaska.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So if this was Alaska, and this is like the trail of,
the
islands and Juneau's down here. Nome is like right here.
I went to
on the coast.
Right. I went to when I was in elementary. Well, I think she moved. I don't remember what year, 4th grade maybe. But there was a girl from Juneau, Alaska, that came to my school.
Yeah.
And I ended up graduating with her. But her name was Crystal. I always remember that. She was the girl from Alaska.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I've been to Fairbanks, which is right in the center of the state-ish.
You've been to Alaska?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
I was dating someone and his parents had moved there,
Oh, I think you told me that.
Yeah, his parents moved there for a job, and he stayed in Nebraska to finish out his college degree.
Right.
And him and I were dating, and they invited me up, and
That's right.
It was really great.
That.
Yeah,
I would love to go. My parents did the whole Alaskan cruise thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Once they said it was really cool. I'd love to do that. I'm not a big cruise guy, but I'd love to go up to Alaska someday. I hope to make it there.
Yeah.
And it's really weird that you bring this up because literally this morning at work, this guy, Keith, at work was showing some of the other people. So I just happened to be there too. He has a friend that he's known like almost 45 years or whatever he said. No, he actually said 45. I'm like, that's how old I am. Anyways, she lives up in Alaska, and she was just out for a run and took a whole bunch of pictures of just bears playing, jumping out of the water, like a ton of fucking bears.
That's amazing.
And that literally just happened today. So, hey, Alaska.
That's amazing.
It's like it's kismet.
Okay, so at night, Jesus.
Kismet.
So January 1925 in Nome, Alaska.
Yeah.
It's a fairly tiny, isolated town right on the edge of the Bering Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you've ever watched Deadliest Catch on Discovery Channel, all these ships are going on the Bering Sea, fishing for crab.
Crab fishing.
Yes. So the sun crawls basically right above the horizon for a few hours each day in winter, right?
Right.
The air hurts your face. We're talking negative 50 degrees on like a good day. It's cold up there.
Well, it is pretty fucking north.
And in fact, it's only 2 degrees below the Arctic Circle.
That was tough.
It really was. Arctic Circle.
That's all I have to say about that.
Nome is so remote that from November until July, its harbor is sealed shut with ice.
That's fucking wild.
Cutting off any access for ships.
From when to July? November?
November until July.
Shit. So that's what, 8 months?
I don't remember when I went there. It had to have been in the summer then.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So
can you only get there by like a little prop plane?
Plane, and sled dogs.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Sled.
Good old Balto.
Yeah, would you just call them sled dogs? Sledding?
Yeah, sled dogs.
Sled dogs?
I believe. I think that's the official term.
Yeah, there's no boats, there's no roads. You can't get Amazon delivered up there. Like, you can't.
You need Doc Brown. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Exactly. So.
That's 2 in a row with
Sorry.
That's okay. You can just talk over me.
Great. So the only lifeline in or out during winter is a 939-mile dog sled mail trail called the Iditarod Trail.
Oh, the Iditarod, yeah.
You know that?
Well, that's a famous, they do a race, the Iditarod race.
Yeah. So, and that winds through like mountain ranges and frozen tundra.
Yeah.
And if something vital is 1,000 miles away, you literally cannot hop on a plane and just deliver it. It's a whole thing.
Well, especially in 1925, right? That's the year we're talking about, right? I mean, that's literally 100 fucking years ago. So much rum.
So much rum.
Do we need to do a quick pause and you go get the Sprite?
Hold, please.
Hold, please. And we're back. So we added some Sprite, so it's not as rummy.
Okay. So.
If only I had some gin.
Oh my. Okay.
I was on purpose, and I apologize.
Was that necessary?
No, that's the point.
Now, Nome is home to about 1,400 people at this time.
Okay.
Roughly 455 are Alaskan natives.
Do you know how many people are there today? For comparison?
I don't, but I can look that up real quick.
That's fine. Continue.
And so 455 are about
I can look that up.
Alaskan natives, and about 975. That's very specific.
That is extremely specific. Wow, I wouldn't have guessed that, but okay.
They are of European descent. So most of them are toughing it out in these like wood heated cabins, trying to find reasons not to go outside until spring.
So how many natives did you say?
About 455.
But you said it was about 1,400. That doesn't add up. Anyways. It's that would be more than...
I said about.
I know.
I said about. That is about.
Continue. I apologize. I didn't mean to derail your whole fucking brain.
So, a few children started showing up at Maynard Columbus Hospital.
Okay.
With sore throats and fevers.
Oh, dear.
In late 1924.
Okay.
And the town's only doctor, Curtis Welch, saw all this. He notices he was the doctor. He was the only doctor.
Well, I can't imagine there was a plethora of doctors in Nome, Alaska.
How many people are we talking now?
So the latest census from 2023, I guess this would be. I don't know if it's an official census, but that's what it shows, is 3649.
Nice.
So in 100 years, it gained 2,200 people.
That's awesome.
I mean, that's not much. But again, it's a remote area, so...
It is. Oh, that's so much better. Okay.
Yeah, it is definitely better.
Okay, so at first he figured it was just tonsillitis or like a nasty cold.
Okay.
But more kids started like falling gravely ill, and none of them had like these... None of them were getting better with the usual treatments. Okay, so Dr. Welch was starting to grow some concern.
Rightly so. I mean, fuck.
What?
I said rightly so.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow. Are you okay?
No.
Too much rum?
Nah. Nah.
What the fuck is happening right now?
What he discovers is it is diphtheria.
I've heard of that. I'm unfamiliar. Throw me some knowledge.
It is a bacterial infection.
Okay.
So nasty, it earned the nickname the strangling angel of children.
That sounds fucking terrible.
Yes.
That sounds like a death metal band.
Yes.
Diphtheria.
It produces
live tonight. Sorry. Anyways.
It produces a toxin that creates a thick grayish film in your throat.
Ooh. Can you scrape it out?
And it can literally choke off your airway from the inside.
Boy, that sounds fucking awful.
Yeah. Victims.
And this only happens in kids?
No.
It can happen in adults.
It can happen in adults.
Okay.
Just the kids were the ones getting sick first.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So victims would struggle to breathe as diphtheria would kind of squeeze their windpipes.
Yeesh.
And without treatment, they would suffocate, essentially. Okay. So in the early 20th century, diphtheria was pretty much a parent's worst nightmare. A major killer of children, mostly children, some adults, but mostly children.
Sure.
Because vaccines hadn't come along yet.
Right.
Okay. So even with treatment, fatality rates could reach 20% for young kids.
Damn.
So Dr. Welch knew this. He also knew something that made his stomach drop. Nome's stash of diphtheria antitoxin that he had was expired.
I was going to say it was past its date.
The town's only supply of this serum, basically antibodies harvested from horse blood. I'm not really sure why. I'm not a scientist, but it had gone.
That's perfectly clear.
You're welcome. But it had gone bad months before. Okay.
So he didn't order a new batch. I mean, shouldn't he be like on top of quality control and inventory?
Just hold the phone. Welch had ordered a new batch.
Oh.
But the shipment didn't arrive before the port iced over.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least he was on his game. We'll give him that.
He was.
What's his name again? Welch?
Yes.
Okay.
Curtis Welch.
Curtis.
Yes. So by the time the first local child showed telltale signs of diphtheria, in December, Welch was essentially fighting with this deadly disease empty-handed. Okay.
So how long, I don't know if you came up across this when you're looking at this, how long from when they get it, obviously I know things can be different for people, till they really kind of showed signs of having this?
I think it's fairly quick.
Is it? Okay.
Yes. And I think death could be like within like a month and a half to 2 months.
Not terribly long, really.
Yeah. It's not a long time.
But it doesn't really go away unless you have this treatment, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Otherwise, it just like continues to
grow basically, and like close off your windpipe, more or less. So that's fucking terrifying.
So the town thinks that with the like last shipments coming through, that someone had diphtheria and ended up passing it on to the people of Nome.
Oh, so you can pretty much just pick it up from other people. So it's transferable. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that makes sense being a virus like that because it's considered a virus, right?
Bacterial infection.
Okay.
So through December and early January, a few children in Nome did die. Fever, throat swelling, and a very quick decline.
Okay.
And Welch hesitated to call it diphtheria because confirming that would mean a little bit more of a panic situation happening.
So he was trying to alleviate.
Yes, and he wanted to alleviate like a full-blown epidemic.
And panic, basically.
Panic, exactly.
Okay.
But after a 3-year-old boy, just 2 weeks after falling ill, and then a 7-year-old died just hours later.
Oh, boy.
Welch tried administering the expired antitoxin.
Yeah.
And basically he decided we can no longer deny that this is diphtheria.
Right. Oh, I see. Okay.
It was in Nome. It was about to have a field day with this unvaccinated population. And Dr. Welch alerted the town on January 22nd, 1925. So some of these people fell ill in December.
Right.
And then, like, by January 22.
They're like, we need to do something.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So the Nome's mayor at the time called an urgent meeting.
Ooh.
The council.
A town hall, if you will.
If you will.
Yeah.
The council enacted a quarantine that very same day, basically telling everyone stay in your cabins, don't share cups, don't spit in the street, don't do anything of that nature. Have you seen a baseball game? They spit all the time.
Okay, but let me run this by you.
All the time.
-50. Is that going to be frozen by the time it hits the ground? Spitcicles?
Stop it.
Stop
it right now.
I know. So, a little side note on getting to know Kate, one of the hosts here. She cannot, so like we like to watch baseball. She cannot stand.
I like this drink.
It's better now with a little more Sprite. You were a little heavy-handed on the rum.
My apologies.
Now it's better. Anyways, she does not like when people spit. So she has a hard time with sometimes in baseball games where she just sees the people spit all the time.
All the time.
So it's kind of funny. But I think the title of the episode is Spitcicles.
What's ironic is I like sunflower seeds and I use them to keep me awake while driving.
And you spit them out.
And I spit them out.
But that's you. That's yourself.
Yeah.
You seeing somebody else spit is a completely different thing.
Or when someone has a cold and they're like,
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Hold on, I gotta spit real quick.
Please don't. So, quarantine or not, Dr. Welch knew that isolation alone would not stop the disease's spread. So more kids and even some adults were falling ill pretty much every day. And by late January, at least 20 cases were confirmed in Nome, with 50 plus more at risk of imminent infection. And that's just from like family members.
So they were close quarters kind of thing, and they might have shown some symptoms or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So 1,400 people, a very short amount of
14, like 30, but whatever.
Jesus Christ. Potential massacre.
I mean, if especially 100 years ago, this gets any further, 1,400 people, this fucking gone. So it wouldn't take long because they're so isolated too.
Yes.
So it's like, oh fuck, what do we do?
Without any antitoxin, the death toll could be near 100%.
Catastrophic, yeah.
Yes. Not a statistic we want to test.
So send in the dogs.
Exactly. So the only hope is to get fresh antitoxin serum to Nome ASAP.
And what is the nearest town?
Oh, there's lots of little tiny hubs.
Okay, so
and there.
What's the nearest big town? How far away is that?
Lord have mercy. It's probably at least 700 miles away.
Oh dear. Well, you said the Iditarod is 939 miles.
Something.
Is that what you said? Something like that?
Yes, and that trail, which I'll talk a little bit about,
right,
isn't like straight across.
No, mountains and curves and whatever. It's just like a railroad track wasn't just fucking straight. They had to go around the terrain and everything.
So really, like, it could be as much as that long to the next town, like to the next big town that would potentially have this antitoxin.
As the crow flies, though. Is that an idiom?
I think so.
All right.
Okay.
I'm starting to second guess myself sometimes when I say things like, is it an idiom or does it have something else? But,
yeah.
Because I feel like everything's a fucking idiom. So
Nome was a hub for many of the like native villages in the area.
Yeah.
So an outbreak could explode across Alaska.
Jesus fucking Christ. But if it wiped out an entire town, wouldn't it just die with that town?
Not if villagers came in.
Put up signs.
Quarantine.
Get the fuck off of
For
properties.
those of you who do not know, please reference the bubonic plague that we talked about. What was it? Delta
32.
Delta 32, was it?
I believe so.
Look at you go.
Am I right?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh, now I gotta fucking look.
Oh, I got it up already.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. Gene Delta 32. Keep an eye on your boo bonds. It is episode 30.
God, that was a lot of episodes ago.
Episode 30.
What episode are we on? Do you know?
Like 51? 52?
Are we though?
52?
Oh my word.
Doesn't matter. Moving on. We are getting on tangents today, and this is a long story.
This is episode 59.
God, where have I been?
Not with it.
Dr. Welch sent out radio telegrams on January 22nd.
Yeah.
So he said, diphtheria epidemic raging in Nome. No serum. Urgently need help. Please advise. Okay.
And then I go, stop. Wait, that's
The
telegrams.
message reached Anchorage.
Oh, sure.
And officials sprang into action right away. Like they had no qualms. They're just like, let's do it.
Well, they need to. I mean, these fucking people
it can
need
go
help.
across Alaska for all we know.
As far as we know. Unless it freezes to death.
They located a small supply.
Oh, shit.
Around 300,000 units at a hospital in Anchorage. It wasn't a huge amount, but it could treat a few dozen people in Nome.
300,000 units could treat just a few dozen people?
Mm-hmm.
So how many units per person then?
I did not look up that specific information.
Because doesn't that seem like a lot of units for 1,400 people? I mean, it's a lot.
I don't know.
Just saying.
What's a unit?
Well, and seeing that's what I'm curious about is like...
I think a unit is only like a couple milliliters.
So it's got a specific size or whatever?
Maybe.
Okay.
Don't quote me on this.
Oh, I don't quote you on shit.
But
yeah,
this 300,000 units, and maybe not all 300,000
were available.
Were given.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, because maybe they kept some
exactly
case that got to them or something.
But it was the difference between life and death for the patients of Nome. So
right.
The challenge, of course, was how to get it to Nome.
Oh, of course.
It is roughly 1,000 miles in absolute dead of winter.
Right.
So Alaska did indeed consider airplanes. Okay,
sure.
So Governor Scott Bone and other officials debated flying the serum by aircraft.
And just dropping it?
They would land. They wouldn't like airdrop it.
You don't know that.
The only planes available were open cockpit biplanes that hated cold weather.
I wonder why. Because their pilot would freeze?
Pretty much.
I mean, -50 on the ground. Think about it, even 1,000 feet up.
But also, Alaskan winters in 1925 were actually making new records.
Oh, really?
For their temperature, yes.
So it was even colder than normal. Gotcha.
So the governor's staff looked at crazy options like flying a bigger aircraft from Seattle or sending a Navy ship to the edge of the ice and launching a plane from it.
Oh, boy. Sure.
Yes.
Wow.
But experienced navigators basically refused, saying that flying in an Arctic blizzard in the dark at -50 degrees with 1920s aircraft.
That's pretty much a death sentence there.
Exactly.
Wow. That's crazy.
So, no planes.
No planes.
That left railroads and dog sleds.
Did they have a prominent railroad? Too?
They had,
or in the vicinity?
Not near Nome.
Okay.
At least.
But to Anchorage, I'm sure.
So they had a train from Anchorage to Nenana.
Nenana?
Yeah. Nenana, Bobana.
Not where I was going.
Okay. So it is, so it's in the Alaskan interior. So Anchorage is south Alaska, and then Nenana is into the interior. Yes. Okay. And it is still about 674 miles from Nome.
That's quite a distance, yeah.
Yes.
Nenana?
They could take the serum on the train to Nenana, and then it had to be sled dogs all the way to Nome.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes.
That's crazy. It's funny, like, thinking about this because obviously we've had cars our entire life. So like to be like, fuck, how do we get this here? It's like, we just drive it there. No, these people had to deal with a lot of weird shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just wild that you had to go through all this just to figure out how to get this shit to your remote town.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I can only imagine what they had to deal with. So
the plan of the dog sleds, they basically created a relay. A relay? Relay. And it is known as the Great Race of Mercy.
Yeah.
So Governor Bone and other officials approved the relay plan, released the hounds.
Unleash the hounds.
So they recruited 20 of the best dog mushers in the territory.
Hey, do you know how to mush? Sure do.
Including several Alaskan native mail carriers and trappers who knew the trail back and forth.
Oh, I'm sure.
And they positioned themselves at different intervals along the trail.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Each team would run a segment and then hand off the 20-pound package of serum like it's one of those like Olympic batons,
yeah,
you know?
No, for sure. So setting this all up, I mean, that probably had to take some major coordination, because if you're putting these people all throughout,
the territory
and did they basically do that to like alleviate so they didn't have to rest, give it to the next person because they can go?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The relay was so they didn't have to run from start to finish. That would be way too long and all those dogs would die. Absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
So the relay would start at Nanana. Okay, after the train ride. And they would go all the way to Nome, covering 674 miles of forest, mountains, and sea ice in the middle of the Arctic winter.
Wow.
A dog sled mail run from Nanana to Nome usually took 25 days in decent weather.
Holy balls.
These guys needed to do it in 5 to 6 days.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
So news of this plan spread. Newspapers around the world were following the story. 1925, radio is a newer thing.
Right.
Newspapers are king, and the epic quest to save children was like making this a media sensation.
Right.
As one Nome reporter dramatically put it, he said, "All hope is in the dogs and their heroic drivers. Nome appears to be a deserted city."
That's crazy.
So, Alaska in 1925 had plenty of tough mushers up to the task.
Tough mushers.
Trappers, mail carriers, natives, veteran racers. They all stepped forward.
Right.
These men and their dogs were really the unsung heroes of this story.
I mean, I feel like they are pretty sung.
Already, they delivered mail. Like, Jesus.
Like, who the fuck does that?
Mail carriers. On January 27th, the relay begins. So remember, January 22nd is when Dr. Welch sent out a telegram.
Yeah, basically.
Yes, 5 days later.
That's when it started.
The relay began.
Okay, so how did they coordinate that? Because obviously it had to start from the beginning, and to get to Nome, he made that telegraph, excuse me, on the 22nd. So, I mean, how did they set all those people up along the way? How did they communicate that?
Well, there's a dog sled, church. There's a dog sled church that they all attend in Anchorage. And he went to the church and he was like, "Hey, we need some volunteers." And they're all like, "I'm going to go all the way to my section and I'm just going to wait."
Now open your hymnal to verse 23.
Exactly.
So do you want to know the population of Nanana in 2023?
2025?
2023.
Yeah.
What's your best guess?
500 or less.
I need a number, not a fucking estimate.
500.
342. I'm sorry. You were going on about some weird fucking dog church. So I had to occupy myself because that was really weird.
Okay.
Yes.
A shipment of diphtheria.
Did you say a shipment?
A shipment.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Diphtheria antitoxin was packed in a metal cylinder wrapped in protective padding and furs to prevent it from freezing.
Do you know what kind of furs they were?
Jesus Christ, Bradley. The questions.
Beaver pelts? Bear?
What else you got?
Maybe some deer? Maybe some elk?
Okay. Nenana, the serum was rushed to Nenana by train. Yeah. Our first musher is waiting.
What's his name?
Wild Bill Shannon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. At 9 p.m. that night.
Is when it arrived?
In negative 50 degrees temperatures.
That's wild.
Shannon took possession of the cargo and hit the trail with his dog team.
So you said it was wrapped, it was in the cylinder wrapped in furs and stuff. Could this basically freeze?
It can still freeze, yes.
Can, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So he immediately plunged into the Yukon River ice because the usual trail was destroyed and the ice was the only path.
And he sank?
No.
Oh.
So.
You said plunge, so
I did say plunge.
You can understand my confusion there.
He ran across the river.
The dogs ran. He was on the sled.
So we've got howling wind. We have dogs. We have Wild Bill all running with the sled to keep warm. And in fact, Shannon did get off the sled and run with the dogs to keep warm. Okay. He's jogging next to them.
How slow are they going? How many dogs did he have?
Bradley.
I'm curious. Was it eight dog team?
We're going to say 2, 4, 6, 7. We're going to say 7.
That's weird.
Is it?
It's odd.
So despite Shannon's effort of running by the sled. Did you not get that? I didn't pay attention.
Okay, go on. Fucking hell.
So Shannon still developed hyperthermia and severe frostbite during his 52-mile run.
Well, that's not surprising.
No, it's not. And by the time he handed off the serum at 3 a.m.
52 miles, you said?
Yeah.
Is where he went?
Yeah. Okay. And by the time he handed off the serum at 3 a.m., parts of his face literally had turned black from frostbite. Jesus. I know.
So 3 a.m., so he was doing this for 6 hours.
And 3 of his dogs ended up collapsing, and they did end up dying from the cold.
Succumbing to the cold. That sucks.
This was the first leg of the journey.
I know. That's the sad part, because you can only imagine that this will continue.
So the serum kind of zigzagged through the interior of Alaska, changing hands and paws every few hours. The relay was so meticulously planned that no team had to run more than 50 to 70 miles. Okay.
So they had that many people set up for
this. Okay. And it was normally like an extreme days type of run.
Right.
So like it wasn't super excessive or anything.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because if it was super excessive, these people would they'd have to rest. Their dogs would have to rest. They would have to rest, especially the dogs, because they're just exerting so much effort to do this. And if you relied on less teams, you would be fucked.
Yes.
So
yes,
makes sense.
So at each handoff, the musher would warm up the serum by the fire just enough to keep it from freezing, and then they would tuck it back into the new sled, and they'd go off again.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they drove through forests where the only light was literally the stars and the moon.
That's crazy.
And hopefully the blizzard didn't have a bunch of clouds that would cut them off.
If it's blizzarding out, I'm sure it was, the visibility wasn't very fucking great.
In one of the earlier legs, a musher named Edgar Calland arrived at his handoff.
Edgar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Edgar Calland arrived at his handoff with his hands frozen to the sled's handlebar.
Oh my God. Did he not have gloves on?
I'm betting he did.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I wonder if they got wet or something, maybe.
A roadhouse owner had to pour boiling water on his hands to free them.
Just word of advice, don't ever do that to a car windshield.
Oh.
Do you know what happens?
Cracks.
Oh, yeah. I've never done it. I've just seen videos, and that would be bad.
I've done hot water before, but not boiling water.
You're not supposed to even do that. Don't ever do that.
I think, yeah, I've done that once.
Yeah, don't do it again.
Okay, so another handoff, Charlie Evans.
Okay. This is the next guy after Edgar.
I don't have the names of each musher,
That's
but
fine.
eventually there's just another musher named Charlie Evans.
Okay, sure, gotcha.
He was in negative 64 degrees Fahrenheit without wind chill.
Oh, hey, that's something.
2 of his lead dogs were short-haired half-breeds, had frostbitten groins.
Oh, boy.
Because he forgot to put their little rabbit fur underpants on.
Oh, did they actually put that on the dogs?
Apparently.
Oh, wow. I never knew that. Oh, man. That's sad.
Yeah. So the pups collapsed from pain, and Charlie had to hook himself onto the sled and pull.
So he forgot 2 of them, but not the rest?
I don't know if it was just the 2 that got frostbitten.
That's fine.
I don't know.
Either way.
Yeah. Okay, so Evans made it to the next stop with both of the dogs badly injured, and they did not survive.
They succumbed to their injuries. Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And now we're only halfway through, like to Nome.
Right.
So back in Nome, the situation is still pretty dire. It's January 30th. 5 people have died. A number are still sick. The local hospitals without antitoxin, completely helpless. The whole town is on lockdown. There's no schools, no gatherings.
Why? Yeah.
Nothing.
Why would you allow that? That's insanity.
It's like COVID.
Whatever.
I think I have to pee.
You have to pee?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We are going to take a short pee break. Bradley needs another cocktail, and we'll be right back. All right, bladder's emptied, drinks filled. Let's do this.
Okay, so newspapers had picked up on the story, and they kind of dubbed it the Serum Run, or the Race Against Death, or the Mercy Race, or even the lower 48, they were all experiencing like crazy cold winters.
So it wasn't just north; it was
everybody.
In the states, the lower contiguous.
I picked up Amos, and now I'm like covered in hair.
Yeah, imagine that.
Okay, so the most dangerous section of the route was coming up. Okay. It was a shortcut across the Norton Sound, which is water.
Well, yeah, that's what a sound is. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Frozen water.
Oh boy.
An inlet of the Bering Sea.
Do you have any idea? Did you come up across anything like how thick the ice was?
No. However, it was thin enough to break.
Oh dear. Because I grew up in Pewaukee, Wisconsin. We have a pretty.
You have a good lake.
Big lake.
Yeah.
And actually, and I think I've said it on this podcast, maybe even. I know I've told you, but you probably forgot, so I'll tell you again real quick. Obviously, we're not very far from Milwaukee. It's about 20, 25 minutes, whatever. They used to come to Pewaukee Lake and cut chunks of ice to bring to Milwaukee for ice cubes and ice and shit. God. So
why don't they just go to Lake Michigan for that?
Lake Michigan doesn't really freeze like that.
Oh, I suppose.
Because it's a giant fucking lake.
All right.
Anyways, so my oldest brother, Ryan, loves ice fishing. I do not like going on ice. I can't fucking do it. People who drive their cars onto ice, to me, are fucking dumb. To each their own. I just will not do it. I'm not saying they're actually dumb. In my brain, it's like, that's fucking dumb. I would not do it.
The action is dumb.
It is, because I worked, there's a main road that goes right by the front of
the beach, basically the beach area of the lake. And I worked at a gas station across that street. So the beach is right there, or the lake, I should say. I had to call the police, and I saved a guy's life on us who went in on a snowmobile even. So imagine going in a car. So I luckily helped the guy live. I was in the paper and everything, but.
Were you really?
Yeah.
That was on the paper once too.
Oh.
Story for another time.
Maybe.
So taking the ice could save the sea ice, taking the sea ice could save a whole day of travel.
Oh shit. That's pretty crucial at this point.
Yes. The ice on Norton Sound was a little fickle.
That's what it sounds like.
It can crack and blow out to sea without any warning.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
So the relay coordinators assigned their best musher for this leg of the trip.
So how did they determine it was their best musher? Like how did they know that, I guess, is my question.
So his name is Leonhard Seppala.
Okay.
And he was already a living champion in Alaska.
Really?
He was a champion racer.
Gotcha.
A gold rush veteran.
Okay.
And by 1925, he was still like a spry 48-year-old with a decade of mushing experience behind him.
Okay. Fair enough. So he was accomplished. We'll just say that.
He was an accomplished musher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Seppala would be the one to cross this icy sound.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. You know, put your best guy at the hardest point.
Yes.
Because otherwise, if you put some other Joe Schmo who's like, hey, I've been doing this for 3 weeks.
Yes,
He's
exactly.
not going to fucking make it across.
So Seppala had 20 of his best dogs on this leg.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Including his prized lead,
Balto?
Togo.
Togo was the lead. Balto was a backup?
Neither. No,
Oh.
Togo was lead, yes. We will get to Balto.
Balto's not on this team.
Correct.
Gotcha. Okay.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Togo is a 12-year-old Siberian Husky.
Makes sense.
And Seppala's undisputed favorite.
Oh, it sounds that way.
He, as a pup, actually, Togo was so small and he was sickly.
Oh, no.
And Seppala actually tried to give him away.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. There was at one point where Togo had a new owner and Togo jumped through a closed window to escape to get back to Seppala.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, so
it's funny how dogs...
Seppala's like, okay, you can stay.
I'll take you in. You can come back. It's just funny how dogs are like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I mean, I've even experienced that with cats, though, because, like I told you, Wicked. Anyways, she came back, came and went basically for a while before she became an official house cat. So
yeah, she was gone for like, what, 5 years?
No, that was Valentine. Valentine, Sway's brother, both would be uncles to Wicket. He was gone for, I think it was close to, was it 5 years? That sounds right. I guess it's been a while since I've thought about it. He was gone for a long time and showed back up.
That's crazy.
And I have no doubt in my mind it was Valentine. So
yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
So as a pup, Togo was hyper. He was mischievous. He was constantly escaping, attacking other dogs on Seppala's team. Yeah.
Anyways.
It earned him some scars.
I'm sure.
But it also proved something to Seppala. He was a leader.
He was an alpha male kind of thing.
Yes. On one trip after Togo had repeatedly busted out to follow the sled, Seppala finally harnessed him in. Togo ran 75 miles in one day.
That's crazy.
On his first outing.
Oh my God. Fucking hell.
Yes.
That's insane.
Seppala was like, all right.
You be my lead, boy.
All right, let's get up to the top.
Rudolph, won't you lead my sleigh tonight?
Exactly.
Fucking A.
Togo, won't you lead my sleigh tonight?
Yeah, exactly. Shit.
By 1925, Togo had led Seppala to victory in races and proven his instinct, essentially, for finding safe ground and sensing danger on the trail.
And you said he was 12 at this time.
Yes.
Okay.
At 12.
Yeah.
He is actually old for a sled dog.
Oh,
He's old for a sled dog.
I mean, that's old for a dog in general.
Mm-hmm. But he was wise, he was tough, and he was still willing to go. So
he had seen some shit.
Seppala trusted Togo with his life, and he wouldn't trust him with this antitoxin.
Yeah.
So Seppala had left Nome on January 27th with Togo.
Oh, so he's actually from Nome, and he went to his point, if you will.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
He was heading eastward into the storm to meet the relay from the other direction.
Right.
So while most teams started from the Nanana side, Seppala took off from Rome.
Nome.
No.
Hold, please.
Nome.
And then they went to the Vatican. What the fuck? Rome. I get it. It rhymes.
On January 31st, near the settlement of Shatulik.
Okay.
Shatulik.
I've heard of that.
It's on the the Norton Sound coast. Okay.
Right.
Seppala was mushing through whiteout conditions when fate kind of intervened a little bit.
Oh, dear.
Another musher, Henry Ivanov,
okay.
had just picked up the serum from a driver coming from the north. Ivanov's team promptly ran into a reindeer.
Oh, shit.
Reindeer is
caribou.
Is caribou.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ivanov's sled tangled with this reindeer caribou, and he was so frantic he couldn't see through this blizzard. He was so frantic. Then all of a sudden, Seppala and Togo appeared out of nowhere.
We got you, bro.
Yeah, Seppala was surprised. Ivanov was surprised.
I'm sure they all were.
Neither of them were expecting the handoff yet.
No.
Seppala thought he had like 100 more miles to go.
Oh, shit.
It was just weird. But
so it was just kind of like fate.
Yeah. So,
intervened.
But Seppala was like, you don't have the serum because it's way too soon for that.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep going.
Oh,
and
okay.
Ivanov was like, wait, I have the serum.
So how did they mess the timing up?
I don't know how they messed the timing up.
That's crazy.
I don't know, but it was a good thing.
Well, obviously it was very fortuitous that this happened because he could have completely fucking went by him.
Yes.
And then they would have been really fucked, and who knows how much time they would have lost.
Yes, exactly.
Especially if he's the one to go do the sound crossing, you know?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So Seppala faced a choice. It was late afternoon. It was getting dark, even though it was probably already dark.
Well, I'm sure it was.
Winds were escalating. Temperature was around -30 at this time. Wind chill making it feel like -85.
Fuck.
He was just on the edge of the Norton Sound. The safe call would be to stay on land,
of course,
hug the coast.
Yep.
But Nome's outbreak was worsening by the hour, and Seppala knew that.
How did he know that?
Because Seppala started in Nome.
I get that, but he's been gone for a bit now.
But he knows. He just knows.
He's got an intuition. He's got a women's intuition.
Well, I mean, he started in Nome, so he knows.
That's fine.
So Seppala turned back onto the ice of the Norton Sound.
Oh, dear.
Deciding to cut straight across the open expanse in the dark in an Arctic gale to save time.
I hope he at least had a compass with him.
I would imagine. However, they put a lot of faith in those dogs.
No, and dogs are fucking smart, especially those type of dogs that are raised that way and, you know, bred that way and whatever. They know how to navigate, I guess we'll call it. But, like, could you imagine? I mean, that's fucking crazy.
Yes.
No, I couldn't do that.
So this part was insanely dangerous.
Right.
Frozen ocean under your feet with storm winds that could crack the ice or blow it out to sea while you're on it.
Right.
But Togo delivered.
Atta boy.
Through total darkness, this dog led the team on a 20-mile straight shot across the ice.
God damn.
Somehow sensing the way to a tiny little town called Isaac's Point on the opposite shore.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. At this point, you could barely see the hand in front of your face.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I can't believe they could see literally that far
Mhm.
because a fucking Alaskan gale. I mean, could you imagine how much snow is coming down in that? That's got to be crazy, especially back then. Because I mean, global warming, we're good now.
They arrived at the roadhouse on the far side at 8 p.m., having traveled 84 miles in one day through a storm.
84 miles in one day.
Yes,
On
and
a
remember,
fucking dog sled.
I said 50 to 70 miles was fairly like typical.
Yeah, but that 84 miles, that's insane.
I just closed down my screen,
Why would you do that?
keeping you on your toes. So Seppala, Togo, and the team had earned a big rest. They took a few hours at Isaac's Point
Yeah.
to eat and regain strength. And they set out again at 2 a.m.
Oh, geez.
into an Arctic maelstrom.
Like Mael? Maelstrom?
Maelstrom.
There you go.
What you doing?
I was going to look up the population of Isaac's Point. I'm guessing it's pretty small. All right, this is not in a fucking good list. Anyways, I kind of picture just a maelstrom like a UPS or a mail truck just blew up and mail's everywhere. Anyways, I think there's a band called Maelstrom, if I'm not mistaken.
The blizzard intensified overnight. Temperatures plunged to negative 40 degrees with winds gusting near 65 miles an hour.
So they left at 2 a.m. How much rest did they have?
Well, they arrived at 8.
Right,
So 8 to 2. Not long.
I mean, that's 6 hours. They had to do some certain things, I'm sure. Those poor dogs. Holy fuck.
They raced along the coastline.
Yeah.
The storm literally tore the ice behind them.
Oh, boy.
So your previous question, how thick was the ice?
Mhm.
As soon as they would go over it,
It was opening up.
You'd look behind you and the ice was gone.
Wow. So do you think that because obviously storm, big part of it, but because they're putting pressure on it, going over it, that was a factor in it kind of just ripping apart?
Yeah.
In a way? Okay.
Yes.
Wow. That's wild. See, this is why I don't go on the ice.
No.
Fuck that.
No. Togo navigated through this stretch with sure intuition,
Sure.
saving the team from an Arctic swim, essentially.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they all would have died if they fell through.
They would have.
I mean, that's so fucking cold. That's just crazy.
At one point, Togo did save Seppala's life.
Oh, really?
Yes. When jumping an ice crack, Seppala would have fallen into the sea had Togo not anchored the line.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So as dawn broke on February 1st, the team faced another trial.
Okay.
Little McKinley, which is a 5,000-foot series of steep ridges.
Oh, Jesus.
They had to cross this in order to reach the next relay point.
5,000 ridges. I feel like 5,000 feet ridges. I feel like that's a mini mountain, not a ridge. That seems
It's a
pretty
mini
high.
mountain, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Togo was 12 years old leading this climb in a blizzard.
Right.
Okay. They went through whipping snow, ridges, and they finally descended to the next roadhouse where finally Seppala could hand off the serum to someone else.
So how many total miles did Seppala go with his team?
I will share that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So he passed the package to musher Charlie Olson on February 1st at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Seppala and Togo and other dogs,
Yep.
had covered 261 miles.
Holy fuck.
In the worst conditions.
Over a sound and water, all that.
And ridges.
God damn.
It was the longest and most punishing leg of the entire relay.
Well, it sounds that way.
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Charlie Olson, who took over from Seppala, left the roadhouse and immediately got blasted by the blizzard, which was now peaking.
Of course. Makes
Gale
sense.
force winds at 80 miles an hour, wind chill of negative 70.
Good God.
Olson was thrown off the trail and suffered severe frostbite on his hands while trying to adjust blankets on his dogs.
Oh boy.
After a grueling push, Olson made it to the next stop on the evening of February 1st.
Okay.
He arrived with his hands useless and his face mostly white from frost, but the serum was still intact.
That's wild.
Waiting at the bluff was Gunnar Kasson.
Gunnar Kasson. Okay.
A musher originally slated to be the second to last in the relay.
So what happened there?
I will tell you.
Oh, sorry.
Kasson was Norwegian, and he worked with Seppala in Nome.
Oh, so he knew him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
His lead dog was
Balto.
Balto.
I was going to try and come up with something clever. I got nothing.
Balto was actually one of Seppala's dogs.
He stole him?
No.
Okay.
He was 3 years old, and Seppala just hadn't picked him as the star leader.
Well, because he had Togo.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Balto had been mostly used for freight, not racing.
Oh.
Yeah. So Balto ended up at the front of Kasson's team.
Was he also a Siberian Husky?
He was,
I've never actually watched the movie, so
I don't think I actually found what kind of dog he was in the movie, the animated movie Balto. I think it came out in the 90s.
I believe so.
He was a half wolf, half dog.
Oh, well, I mean, all dogs are wolves eventually.
But I mean, it was
previously.
Like,
anyways,
more recent than that.
Well, yeah. Anyways, okay, yeah. I was just I never actually watched the movie. I know of it. I might have seen a clip or two. I'm not sure what he was. So okay.
Yes. So by now it was the night of February 1st, and the blizzard was so fierce that Kasson could barely see his own hand, let alone his team of dogs in front of him.
Right.
Snowdrifts were like hills right next to them. Like they just were huge.
Yep.
At one point, the wind was so savage, it actually upturned Kasson's sled.
Oh, shit.
Dumping him and his contents into the snowbank.
Sure, so you got to go search that shit out.
Yes.
Which sucks.
He scrambled. He made the sled right up. And then he realized the serum cylinder had fallen off and vanished into the snow.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
After 600 plus miles, just miles from Nome, he loses the serum.
Oh, my God.
Kasson frantically ripped off his gloves.
Oh, no.
Groped through the snow with his bare hands.
Oh, no.
Until he found the container.
Well, I figured that was going to be the case, but why did you have to take your gloves off to do that?
Because he wouldn't feel it otherwise.
He's going to hit it.
I know, but like, maybe it was just kind of an intuition thing. Like, I just kind of take off my hair. I don't know. Okay. Kasson's leg was supposed to end at the roadhouse where the last musher.
I'm glad you finished with that because you said his leg. I'm like, what happened to his leg?
The last musher, Ed Roan, was waiting in a place called Point Safety, which was 20 miles from Nome.
Okay.
When Kasson reached Point Safety in the pre-dawn hours of February 2nd, no one was around. I mean, it was early, but...
This fucker's supposed to be waiting.
They're supposed to be waiting. Rome assumed that no one would travel in this storm and was sheltering. Kasson faced a choice. Wake Roan and spend time swapping out teams.
Or just do it myself.
Or just keep going to Nome.
Fuck that guy.
Obviously, he was already full of adrenaline.
Well,
let's just keep fucking
let's
going.
Fucking do this,
yes.
Balto.
So there's been a little debate. Some say he was being heroic by not wasting time. Others whisper that he wanted the honor of bringing in the medicine himself, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
Whatever.
Fuck that.
Kasson mushed on,
Yeah.
blowing right past safety while Roan snoozed, supposedly.
Jeez.
Balto led the way to the final stretches, which included dodging driftwood and ice along the trail.
I'm sure.
Just after 5:30 a.m. on February 2nd, 1925,
Yeah.
Gunnar Kasson and his team slid into Nome.
Wow.
Yes. A few people emerged. It was early morning.
Sure.
They finally realized, oh my God, the serum
It's
is here.
Okay. So do you have a number of people who have died by this time, or is it still 5?
I don't know. I have to read forward.
Oh, I'm
Read
sorry.
on. I have to read on.
I apologize. No more questions.
Kasson had covered 53 miles in this last leg. The teams combined had covered 674 miles in 127 and a half hours.
That's insane.
5 days, 7 hours.
Wow. Okay.
A new world record for overland travel in those conditions.
And partly water.
Not a single ampule of serum was broken.
That's amazing.
By noon that day, the serum was completely thawed. Like, it might have started freezing over. I mean, they've spent 5 days outside.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The serum was thawed and was starting to be administered to the sick.
Wow.
Yes. Over the next couple of weeks,
Mm-hmm.
the antitoxin worked its magic.
Sure.
The death toll could have been in the hundreds, but was limited to about 5 or 6 in Nome proper,
Okay.
or 6 to 7 if you include like the outlying areas.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad at all.
Yes. Dr. Welch thinks that even further out, with the hub being Nome,
Mm-hmm.
could be up to 100.
Oh, wow. That many.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I suppose they back in 100 years ago, they didn't have the documentation for
Perhaps.
that. So, okay.
So the town of Nome finally went back to like a semi-normal life. Stepping outside wasn't as much of a fear. Kids were going back to school,
I'm sure.
etc., etc. The mail resumed, stores reopened. Wonderful. The newspapers turned the sled dogs and the mushers into overnight heroes.
I'm sure they did.
Oh, yes. And one name kept popping up.
Balto.
Balto.
So I'm really kind of pissed that the movie wasn't called Togo.
I'll get to that.
I know. I figured you would.
He was the lead dog of the final sprint into Nome.
Which makes sense why his name would be first.
He ran 55 miles.
Chump change.
Togo around 260.
Exactly.
Balto was the one photographed in Nome with Kasson, and he made a great story.
I'm sure he did.
He was a national celebrity. He and his musher Gunnar Kasson toured the West Coast for months, appearing in theaters and events. He starred in a short Hollywood film reenactment called Balto's Race.
Wow.
In December 1925, 10 months after the relay, New York City unveiled a bronze statue of Balto in Central Park.
Oh, Jesus.
Balto was actually present at that ceremony.
Is that statue still there today?
It is, and
Okay.
I will insert a picture.
Okay.
Many of the relay participants were overlooked by the outside world.
Of course.
The native Alaskan drivers who covered nearly 2/3 of the distance got little
I
fanfare.
say they probably didn't even get recognized.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Bill Shannon, who nearly died on that first leg,
Yeah.
had a kind of a brief taste of fame when he toured with his lead dog Blackie,
Okay.
but nothing like what happened with Balto.
Sure.
And Leonhard Seppala and Togo,
Yeah.
who had risked the most,
Mm-hmm.
they were overshadowed.
which is terrible.
Seppala arrived in Nome a few days after the serum because he actually did continue mushing, helping deliver mail and stuff.
Well, he went back
after the
to
serum.
his
Yeah,
normal shit, if you will.
exactly.
So
that by the time that he got back, Kasson and Balto were already kind of hailed as saviors.
yep.
In private, Seppala was a little bit miffed. He did love Balto. It was one of his dogs, but he knew that Balto was basically like a freight dog, and he didn't do what Togo did.
No, I mean, he literally did almost like a fifth of it.
Yeah. Seppala said, I never had a better dog than Togo. Togo was the best dog that ever traveled the Alaskan Trail.
Sure.
Seppala wasn't about to let his buddy fade into obscurity. In 1926, he and Togo, along with their team of Siberian Huskies, went on their own tour of the lower 48.
Oh, nice.
They did draw in some huge crowds.
Good.
Thousands of people came to see the other hero dog and the Iron Man musher from Nome. Seppala and Togo headlined at Madison Square Garden for about 10 days.
That's awesome.
On that tour, Roland Amundsen, who was like a South Pole adventurer.
Okay.
He presented Togo with a gold medal for heroism.
Aw.
Yeah, it was nice.
They got some of their due, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Togo ended up retiring, and he spent his final years in. Oh, I just moved my shit.
You just moved your
Moved
shit.
that. Hold on.
Hold, please.
He spent his final years living with Seppala's friend in Poland Spring, Maine. Poland Spring, Maine. Uh-huh.
Oh, so not the country Poland?
No. Poland Spring, Maine.
You stopped at Poland? And
I did that on purpose.
Why?
Because I didn't read ahead.
Oh.
But he sired a lot of puppies.
Oh, good.
And he continued the Seppala Siberian sled dog lineage there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old was he when he passed? Do you know?
He passed away in 1929 at the age of 16.
Damn, that's pretty fucking good. That's good for a dog, especially with all the exertion he put through his life. That's crazy.
Seppala had Togo's body preserved and mounted.
He taxidermied his dog?
You can see Togo himself
wow.
on display at the Diatrod Museum in Wasilla, Alaska.
Okay. Wow.
His skeleton is at Yale's Peabody Museum.
Really? That's weird.
For Balto, he also lived out his days in retirement, mostly happy.
Mostly?
He ended up in a sideshow in Los Angeles where he was neglected and poorly treated. But thankfully, a Cleveland businessman named George Kimball saw what the situation was, and he organized a campaign with local school children to raise money that rescued Balto and his team. They succeeded in March of 1927, and the heroes arrived in Cleveland to a hero's welcome, and Balto lived out his remaining years at the Cleveland Zoo.
What the fuck is wrong with Balto's owner? What a fucking dick.
I don't think it was his owner. I think it was the people who bought Balto.
I don't care. Why the fuck did he sell him?
I don't know.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? He just wanted the fame that this dog brought him, and they both didn't even deserve it. Togo and Seppala should have got it. Fuck that guy. And you just go and sell him? Hey, man, here you go. What the fuck?
Balto.
Why do you do this to me? You like uplifting story. Brad fucking hates people. Oh, my God.
Balto died in 1933 at 14 years old. He was euthanized due to health issues, and like Togo, he was mounted and placed on display.
Where's his skeleton?
Cleveland Museum of Natural History.
Where's his skeleton, though?
I think it's one and the same, this one.
Oh, okay. That's why that was weird. That's Togo.
Yeah.
Here's his body. Here's his skeleton. What the fuck?
It is weird.
They kind of go together.
In the aftermath of the Serum Run, honors were given by President Calvin Coolidge.
Oh, good old Coolidge.
He sent letters of commendation to all the mushers.
Did he send some dog treats too?
We're going to say yes. The U.S. Senate paused its work to acknowledge them.
Good job, Senate.
The pharmaceutical company that made the antitoxin gave each relay driver a gold medal.
Oh, nice.
Yep. The public's fascination with sled dogs had additional effects as well.
I'm sure.
The success of the relay helped spur Congress to fund air mail routes in Alaska.
Okay.
And within a decade, Bush pilots were routinely flying supplies in Arctic winters, and dog teams, once the only way to travel, gradually became more of a sport than a necessity.
Hence the Iditarod.
Yeah. By the 1960s, snow machines replaced sled dogs. And most famously, the how do you pronounce it? Iditarod trail sled dog race became a thing.
It became a sport.
It became a sport.
Yeah, because they still do it every year, don't they? Yeah.
It runs over 1,000 miles from Anchorage to Nome every March, and it is said to commemorate the 1925 Serum Run.
I never knew that was the origin of the Iditarod. That's pretty cool.
Exactly. Now, Balto became a movie star.
Sure.
There is a Balto movie made in 1995.
That's right. By
Amblin Entertainment.
Yeah, not Disney.
They took a lot of liberties.
Are you surprised at that?
There was, he was a half wolf outcast. He battled treacherous terrain, a rival dog, a grizzly bear, and he had a wisecracking goose pair and polar bears as sidekicks. And Togo was written out of that story.
See, knowing this now, I will never, ever fucking watch Balto.
However, in 2019, Disney
they actually made something.
Released a film titled Togo.
I didn't know that.
On their streaming platform.
Oh, Disney Plus?
It is with Willem Dafoe.
Oh, I love Willem.
I love Willem Dafoe.
He's so great. Willem.
And finally, Togo is put front and center.
As he should have been.
It's a little bit of a tearjerker, I hear.
Sure,
a little bit of a nail biter, I hear. But we're going to watch it. You know we are.
Well, we'll give it a look, but we're not watching Balto. Fuck that.
I liked Balto as a kid.
I don't care.
I don't care.
No, nothing against Balto. I'm kind of pissed at his owner, and fuck them for getting the fucking recognition when they did. Literally, like I said, almost a fifth of what the fucking Seppala and Togo did.
Yeah.
Fuck them bitches.
It took 94 years, but Togo finally got his Hollywood moment.
Yeah, good thing he was dead.
Balto does make a cameo in Togo.
Well, he's a part of the story.
He is a part of the story.
But he's not the main fucking thing. That's what's irritating about it.
In Nome, the memory of 1925 is still absolutely cherished, as the town has commemorative sled dog races that they call the Togo Trek.
That's awesome.
And that is the Togo and Balto story of the 1925 Serum Run.
It's the Togo story. No, nothing against the dog. Fuck that guy for selling his dog and making him live in a fucking circus, and then at least he got saved for the remaining years of his life.
Yes, he did.
Fuck that guy.
Okay, so you haven't had a Bacardi Limon in a while. What did you think of it?
Well, I still haven't. I've had Bacardi rum with lemon and Sprite. It's good.
I like it.
It's really good.
I like the lemon.
I especially like once we got the levels right.
Yeah.
Because you were heavy-handed on that pour. On that
I'm
first
usually
one.
not, so that's really surprising.
And you've seen me make a bourbon and lemonade, bourbon and Sprite, bourbon and Coke, whatever. I pour that fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Rum, not so much. So it was a bit heavy, but at first, but once we balanced it out, it was really good. I rather enjoy it. Limon, certainly a different flavor. I'm gonna have to have you try that someday with a Sprite because it's fucking delicious. So
awesome.
But yeah.
Well,
I suppose. All right, buffoons, that's it for today's episode.
buckle up because we've got another historical adventure waiting for you next time. Feeling hungry for more buffoonery? Or maybe you have a burning question or a wild historical theory for us to explore?
Hit us up on social media. We're History Buffoons Podcast on YouTube, X, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also email us at historybuffoonspodcast@gmail.com. We are Bradley and Kate, music by Corey Akers.
Follow us wherever you get your podcasts and turn those notifications on to stay in the loop.
Until next time, stay curious and don't forget to rate and review us.
Remember, the buffoonery never stops.